about to be live. It doesn't tell me exactly when we go live, so it just says setting up for your webinar. It's not a set time, but I'll let you know. Okay, we're good. We are live.
Okay. Hey, everybody. We just finished a great broadcast here for the Sunday show, and we want to just take a couple of minutes and answer some questions. We didn't get to the Q&A before I ended the broadcast, so I have my trusty assistant here, Dante. Say hi to everybody, Dante.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, just like Glenn said, I didn't see any comments at the very bottom. The way it was set, so Facebook has these filters, right? When you live stream, if people comment, it only shows the most relevant one unless you tap it and change the filter. So I had to change the filter. I have all the questions right here on my phone. We're going to read them out, give you guys a ton of value, answer anything that you guys asked on the live stream. And yeah, Glenn, if you want to add anything before we dive into it.
I'm answering these questions from Orangeville, my office in West Hollywood. As you can see, the colorful paint jobs that we have here. Beautiful. All right, Dante, let's get our first question up.
Epic. Okay, question number 1 by Melissa Vandermew.
Hey, Melissa.
How do I handle my feelings of anger against my ex? I got out of a 16-year relationship. We are almost a year apart, but he still treats me bad. There are no people on earth that can upset me like he does. I'm in depression because of him and very anxious about a lot of things.
Wow, that's a great question. So one of the things that we do in energy awareness training is we become aware of how the different energies are affecting us. You may have heard me say that in some of the videos. So first off, I call this energy awareness training because we want to be aware that there's more going on than what we see. There's so much more going on than what we see. And why that is because we're dealing in an energetic world here. And everything that we're dealing with has a power, a purpose, a frequency, a direction that it's moving in, and it gives us information. You had a long time with your boyfriend and you guys bonded. We're going to be talking about relationships actually in one of my broadcasts tonight that we're doing. But for now, understand that your energies merged, okay? And as energies merge, they come together. Now, understand that we're living in energetic dynamics every day. We're dealing with positivity and we're dealing with negativity. We're dealing with thoughts, feelings, and emotions that we want. We're dealing with thoughts, feelings, and emotions that we don't want. Now, coming out of this relationship with your ex, that relationship was created for you to learn about yourself, for you to learn about how to teach people to treat you, on what makes you happy, on what doesn't make you happy. Relationships are here to teach you standards of what you can expect from yourself, what you're able to give, what you're willing to put into that. And you also have boundaries, and you need to learn boundaries of what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy, what won't you put up with in a relationship. Boundaries of whether it's emotionally, physically, sexually, energetically, whatever it is, you have your standards of what works and what doesn't work. And in relationships, what you're dealing with these energies I mentioned, the emotions, the feelings, the sexuality, all of these are energies and they're neutral of themselves. But our consciousness creates whether those are high vibration energies or low vibration energies. So it seems like you're in a lot of pain coming out of this relationship, and energy awareness training, if you learn how to study it and become aware, can help you neutralize those painful feelings and create an all new energy. So you're broken up now. You want to get out of that old energy. Most people don't realize that they're carrying holdovers from their last relationships. Even if the last relationship was 20 years ago, if you still have wounds, if you still have painful memories about that, that means it's not clear. That means that there's still stuck energy in there, and that's going to influence your next relationship. You know, I pity the poor guy who wants to, go out with a girl who's been wounded and is still carrying around those wounds. I've dated a lot of those girls in my earlier endeavors here as I was learning energy awareness training, and it's not fair. What's really fair is to become aware that right here, right now, here's your life. And right here, right now, you have the opportunity for unlimited happiness, unlimited joy, unlimited abundance. But if you're still feeling the trauma of your story or from previous events, you're going to lug all that energy from the past and create your present and future with it. So become energetically aware, learn how to clean your energy, start studying energy awareness training. We have a sale on all our courses. You know, I'd love to be able to teach you. It would take me the time that it teach me to teach level 1 to show you about how your energy works, that this boyfriend was a gift to you, that you can start in a whole new life right now, that you can clean the past, and you can not only clean out all the negativity of the past, but you can allow what happened to you to empower you to be a better person, to be a more aware relationship, so that when you're with someone, see, it's the unconscious stuff that causes us pain, you guys, not the conscious stuff. It's the stuff we're not aware of. So, you know, I remember a girlfriend of mine jumped all over me once when I didn't put the cap on the toothpaste in the bathroom. What are you doing? I'm thinking, do you think you're overreacting a little bit? And she wasn't reacting to the cap of the toothpaste. She was reacting to all the other disappointments or all the other boyfriends that she had and all the pent-up energy that was never released. So I got to be the lucky one to be the receiver of that. And that's not fair. It's not fair for you, because you're going to bring the old into the new, and it's not fair for the new relationship who has his hands full with trying to be a good man and be a good relationship in the present, much dealing with the baggage of the past.
And to add on to that, Melissa, I went through a breakup that Glenn helped me through, and a lot of the cool thing about EPR, something that he teaches, energetic process and releasing, is it's a lot to do with the sensations you're feeling in your body. And a lot of the sensations you're feeling in your body that we're carrying with us, we're not aware of. So unconsciously, we're just kind of walking around with all this stress, all this low vibrational energy in our energetic body, the stomach, the chest, head. And the thing about this is, when you bring more awareness to these sensations and you focus on using EPR to let them go, not only does the negative patterns of self-sabotage and just toxicity and arguments and explosions and implosions, not only does that go away, but you're able to shine the light on it and really evaluate and see, kind of open up the hatch and look at the patterns in your life that have been reoccurring that you probably haven't even realized have been occurring, haven't even realized how much they've damaged your life. I know for me, you know, in terms of like you know, I mentioned on the broadcast, quit drinking as a result of working with Glenn, and I had this cycle of getting drunk, getting drunk, and then like having this massive explosion. And it happened sporadically, but when it happened, it like the most recent time I smashed my guitar on the street, kicked the trash can, sprained my ankle. I'd done that multiple times, and it had a lot to do with a lot of the stuff I encountered with my mom growing up, you know, a lot of alcoholism and stuff. And I didn't really see this pattern until I really sat down with Glenn, dove into these sensations, brought them up, let them go, and I had this clarity. Like when you let the sensation go, when you let the low vibrational energy go, it kind of just disintegrates the ties you had to that behavior. So it kind of just melts away. And not only do you feel relieved and like refreshed, but you can actually clearly see, like, oh my God, like, why have I been doing that?
One thing I mentioned to her also is that I recommend when people come to me, you know, usually it's suffering that opens up people awareness. I wish it wasn't the case, but it is. You know, when everything's going great, there's very little spiritual or energetic growth. The massive energetic growth comes when things go upside down and we have to deal with unpleasant circumstances. And that opens up our senses to be aware of what's taking place on a multi-dimensional level. So one of the things that I would recommend that you do, and that I recommend to all people who are going through breakups, is to make sure you get energetically cleansed. This is a process that I do here in either in my office or I do over the internet, where you got to clean. See, when you're with someone, you create energetic attachments to them. There's little these energetic cords. That's why you can think of someone and you might not have seen them for a while. Maybe you haven't seen them for years, but they still feel close to you because you're connected to them and with these energetic cords that I talk about. So one of the things I'd recommend that you do is getting a complete cleaning and clean your energy of the connections of your ex, because energetically, he's still with you. If you haven't consciously disconnected from that, your energies are still entwined and there's still a connection taking you back there. And that's not what you want. So if you want to make a clean break, get a good energetic cleansing before you get into your next relationship. And number two, don't date for a while. So many people, when they get out of major relationships, they immediately start dating some other people. Why? To be able to fill up the loneliness, or to be able to fill up the heartache, or to be able to fill up it's in reaction. Okay, that's a low vibration energy move. It's going to only bring you more low vibration energy. What you need to do is you need to heal up. If you wreck your forearm, playing tennis, for example, and it's kind of it's bleeding and there's a wound to it. Once you dress the wound, you don't go right back out and play. You got to let it heal so that you can get back to where you were, in a happy, positive spirit. So two things: get energetically cleansed and don't date for a while. Use the time to work on yourself energetically and heal. Especially after long relationships, you're going to have to recover from that relationship. It's like somebody, giving up alcohol or stopping smoking pot. There's a recovery process that you need to go through for that. Actually, all human beings we're all in recovery from something that we've been through, but especially breakups. Those are the things that can really upset us. And you need to take it easy and be loving and get into a good relationship with yourself to learn how to love and accept and approve of yourself on a daily basis so that you won't have to go out and look for it from someone else. Okay, Dante, next question.
Really well done. Yeah. And Melissa, I got you here on the phone right now. I'm going to send you a message and set up a session with you and Glenn. I think it'd be super powerful. And when he mentions energy healing and energy cleansing, it's kind of like an energetic reset. So it's getting you out of the continued pattern, like you mentioned, like most people get into, of let's date again. Like let me get out of this horrible, toxic, destructive relationship and get into another one and create the same exact thing again and again and again and again, not ever learning from it or stopping and asking, like, why is this happening? Let me just do it over and over and over again, which Albert Einstein says is the definition of insanity. Let's stop that. I'm going to send you a message after we get done with these questions, and we'll talk. Okay, next question by Bad Kitty Cat Kronos. She asks, this is the previous question that we started, but the broadcast interrupted, Glenn. Is there a way to cleanse the energy from rooms?
Yeah. Sage and smudge, if you have that. I have one that I just got recently. If you light sage up, yeah, there it is. And in all the corners of your room or all the corners of your house, it's very powerful. Also, having chimes like this 10 times.
That's nice.
You build that frequency up. Also, chanting Om 50 times. That's one. Take you about a half an hour. That's a high frequency sound that creates high vibratory waves. So is very good. Whatever your spiritual preference is, whatever you call source, divinity, the universe, God, creator, 0 point energy, whatever it is, I would have an intention to connect to that energy force and bring that energy force down into your room, down into the place, and allow it, say something as simple as I allow the divine forces to clean, clear, and cleanse my space here of any and all negative energies. All negative energies go now in the name of the divinity. So be it, and so it is. And I clap my hands. So what all those things do is they move energy, and they're moving energy to a very high vibratory place. So when you're doing the cleaning, make sure you leave the door open so that the window open so that the energies can leave. Very simple process. I do it practically every day just to keep the space clean and clear. Recommend you do the same.
Awesome, Glenn. Those are the only two big questions I saw. The rest were just tons of comments of people engaging with us on the call. So that was awesome. We had like 110 comments. It's pretty cool.
Wow. So I just want to mention to everybody here, studying energy awareness, if in any capacity, will take you to the next level of awareness and consciousness in your life. So if you just maybe it might take a few times for this to sink in, that everything you're dealing with in your life is energy. We're having an energy exchange now. You go outside today, you're going to have energy exchange. Go to dinner tonight, energy exchange. Go to work tomorrow, etc. And when you become energetically aware, you're able to see things in multi dimensions. You're able to access more information about people, places, things, and not important information. You're able to know where things are going. You're able to know where your life's going. You're able to know what direction you're moving in, what direction other people are moving in. And this is priceless. To be able to know the trends of where things are going, absolutely, you can't put a price on it. Now, I want to teach you two things: and wisdom and energetic wisdom. Wisdom is the ability to see the results of your actions before you do it, not after, before. That's wisdom. Everybody's a wise man, after they've done whatever they've done and they've got the results and they're suffering from it, right? Hindsight's 20/20. What's very valuable is the ability to navigate your life and all the decisions that you have to make and be able to see the results of them before you get involved. Now you ask, is that possible? What are you, a fortune teller? No, I'm not a fortune teller. I'm telling you, your greatest resource to overcome your competition or to be able to do more and be more than you ever have before lies in your ability to gauge and read energy. And these energies are hidden. So you go, well, Glenn, how do I read hidden energies? It's simple. When you learn energy awareness training, you learn how these energies show up in the world. You learn how the hidden energies manifest in the physicality, and you'll be able to know what direction they're moving in. And if they're moving in a high vibration energy, that's something you want to be involved in, because high vibration energy creates more high vibration energy, more goodness, more fulfillment, more abundance. But if something's going in a low vibration energy direction, that's going to create more anxiety, stress, lack, worry, doubt, fear, all the stuff you don't want. Now, how important is that? Isn't most of life what we do trying to make the right decisions, trying to stay in the things that are good for us and stay away from the things that are bad for us? Well, the only way you can really know that comprehensively is to know what the energy of something around something is, whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whether it's somebody you're going to date, whether it's somebody you're going to marry, whether it's somebody you're going to go into business with, whether it's an investment you're going to make. All these things require decisions, don't they? Is this the right decision? Is this the wrong decision? Well, the definition of energetic wisdom is the ability to see the energy around something before you get involved with it. And that's what we teach you how to learn in energy awareness training. We teach you how to learn the energies around this person, place, or thing and go, where's that energy? What direction is the energy going? So, like, for example, in dating, we've all dated people that seemed to be good in the beginning, that made sense on paper, but it was only until we got involved, and then we had to deal with a lot of upset and turmoil and difficult emotions, and maybe even a bad breakup, that you could see, if only I had known then what I know now, I never would have done that. And there was a voice that said, don't do it. There was something inside me that was warning me, that said, don't do it. And I didn't listen. Why didn't you listen? Because you weren't energetically aware of how the energies communicate to us. But when you become aware of what's high vibration and low vibration, and you're able to see what form this thing in front of you, person, place, thing, or activity is, then you're able to go, oh, okay, I can make an energetic decision. I can use my energetic wisdom. You don't get caught up in the form of the explanation, because every bad decision you made sense at the time. It was still a bad decision, even though it made sense, right? You're looking for the energies, because energies never lie. The energies will always direct you in the proper place, right? And energy awareness principles are always on target. So this is just a shout out for you. Hey, become energetically aware. Get the edge on, your competition, or get the edge on what you need, so that you're able to transcend the ups and downs of the third dimensional world. See, in the third dimensional world, which is what we mostly live in normal consciousness, life is up and down. You're under the law of duality. Goes up, goes down, goes in, goes out. It's right, it's wrong, it's good, it's bad, it's male, it's female, it's sunny, it's cloudy, etc. So it's constantly a yo-yo of existence. Well, it's pretty hard to be happy, 1 minute going up, going down. But when you're energetically aware, you can access more information, higher dimensions, and avoid the yo-yo trap of the third dimension, and being able to put yourself in a high frequency, high vibration energy frequency, stay out of the suffering zone, and make decisions that are good for you, that will bring you more happiness, more long-term success, and more blessings. So that's what I wanted to let you guys know. Become energetically aware, and it'll pay in big dividends the rest of your life. Okay, that's it for me. Dante, want to take us out?
Yeah, there you go, guys. Answer 2 of you guys' biggest questions. We're doing this every Sunday at 11 a.m. So come on next Sunday. We should have another guest. If not, we'll riff on a number of different topics that are pretty life-changing and transformational and impactful from the standpoint of energetic awareness, and not the surface mainstream stuff that actually works. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching these videos and staying up with us. As we do this more and more, we'll keep getting better, keep having more synergy, more excitement, more funny stories. And just thank you for coming along with us on this journey.
Bye for now.